Okay, well, welcome back to Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4. I haven't played this for quite a long time, to be perfectly honest with you, but this is in response to a comment that we were on one of the old Fallout 4 videos about supply lines earlier on, about trading. So this is a little bit of a tutorial on how trading works, and how you can exchange items and caps for other items that you might need. So we're here in Sanctuary Hills, and we're here with Trash Can Carla, as you can see in front of us. And we're just going to have a quick look at how the trading system works. Let's go and have a chat to Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Okay, and as you can see here, we are in Carla's menu on the right-hand side. And you can see Carla's inventory, and we can scroll through it, and we can select the things that we want to buy. Now, this particular character that I'm playing with is quite low level and doesn't have very many caps, doesn't have very much we can trade. If you want shipments of things, they've got quite a high value to them. You can see that value amount in the middle there. I don't actually have enough items that would allow me to trade for these larger shipments, but we can show you the basic principle of how it works with something a bit cheaper. So if we go up and choose a bag of cement, Carla has 2 of them, and I want them both. So if I select them, you can see that the total cost to me is going to be 80 caps. Now I can pay 80 caps. I've got them, I can pay them. However, what I can also do is trade items I have for them instead. And if you press the L2 key, you'll transfer over to your inventory, and you can obviously scroll around. Anything you select from your inventory, you're effectively going to sell to Carla for the value that you can see displayed in the middle there. Where you can see that value number. So I haven't got very much I can trade, but I do have a few things. I don't want to trade any of my aid items, but I do have a few bits of junk that I can trade to get my bags of cement, or whatever it is that you want to get hold of. The bag of cement is shown in my inventory because it's something I want to purchase, but if I select this bloodbug proboscis, it has a value of 4, and as you can see, I'm going to trade that with Carla, transfer it to Carla, and that's knocked 4 caps off the price that I've got to pay to Carla. So in theory, if I can find enough items in my inventory that will essentially pay for what it is I want to buy without me actually having to use any of my caps. So I've transferred a few other things across there, and you can see I've got it down to 28 caps. So that's the Brahmin hide, some cigarette cartons, which are actually worth quite a bit, and the Deathclaw hand. The value of those items has essentially meant that I now only have to pay 28 caps. I'm effectively selling those items to Carla. Now, that's not quite enough though. I've got a few weapons that I can get rid of as well. I haven't got many with this character, but you can see if I shift those 3 pipe pistols, that's knocked me down to 7 caps. So I only now have to pay Carla 7 caps. But I also have a pipe rifle. So if I transfer that to Carla as well, you can see very shortly that there we go. The total cost now has flipped the other way. The arrow is now pointing towards me. That basically means Carla's going to give me 2 caps, as well as my bags of cement. So that's how the trading system works. So if I go ahead and accept this trade, you'll see that what will happen is my total number of caps will go up from 516 to 518. The items that I've selected from my inventory to sell to Carla will transfer into Carla's inventory and go from mine. And those bags of cement that I'm buying from Carla will transfer into my inventory. So if we go ahead and accept that trade, you're going to have to bear with me. There we go. There we are then. So those items are now in Carla's inventory, and the items that I purchased are now in mine. So if I have a quick look at my junk, you can see I've now got 2 bags of cement in my inventory. And they are now mine. And if we transfer back over to Carla's inventory by pressing the R2 key, and we scroll over and look through her inventory, you can see that bloodbug proboscis, the cigarette cartons, the Brahmin hide, they're all now in Carla's inventory. So what we're effectively doing is trading items for items rather than paying with caps. So you can either pay with caps, or you can pay with other items which equal the value of the items that you're purchasing. So if you go around, scavenge absolutely everything from any enemy that you take out, anything that you find in the world, bring it all back, transfer it into a workbench, and when you're going to go and do some trading, transfer it back into your inventory and go and do your trade. It's also worth, even if you don't want anything from the trader, particularly Trashcan Carla when you see her, take some of that junk, take some of those excess weapons and clothing, and just transfer them to Carla, and you'll get caps for them. Obviously, you can't sell Carla more than the total number of caps she's got available, but you can certainly trade items, and it's a good way of essentially, you are bartering. So you don't have to use caps necessarily to buy things. You can trade items for the things that you want. So that's a basic overview of how the trading system works. So a bit more Fallout 4 then. I haven't played Fallout 4 for quite some time, but if there's any other questions, queries, or anything that you'd like to know about any of the games that I play on my channel, drop a note in the comments, drop me a message, and I will see what I can do to put something together for you. But thank you again for watching, and I shall see you again very, very soon.